It was last night, but I recorded it on the PVR for her because she fell asleep.
Cool. And we're live. Doink.
Doink.
Hello, everybody.
Good. Hey, how we doing? That was me that forgot to shut the outside chat off again. You would think after yeah, no, you would think after all this time that I would, just go and do it before the chat starts, but I'm not smart enough to do that. So, anyways, good evening, everybody.
In all my chats, I forget all the time too.
Right. Good evening, everybody, and I hope your weeks were well. We have, as usual, a shite load of invites out. Somebody share that chat. Okay. We got a shite load of chats, invites out to the chat tonight, as usual. We also tonight, a couple of regulars, and making this second week in a row, thankfully, is Norm from Time in the Line. Actually, we're gonna get into that in a minute, but we're gonna say hello to the people that have been and come and gone, and the silent watchers. Hello, good evening. To those that are gonna watch it tomorrow, good evening. Uncle Kyle, how are you, pal? You weren't first, Uncle Kyle, but I'm gonna show you all first. We all know who was first. The ever beautiful Sandy's Passions was first again tonight. Stumps, of course, in here with us. DSW of the Outdoors. How are you, bud? Great to see you. Driver of all. Driver, I don't know if you got my note, but that's fine, brother. I hear you. It's Friday. Prep. That means prepping to endorse here. What's up, brother? Good to see you.
Whoop.
Digger Joe. How the hell are you? Great to see you. Thanks for coming in. Stalker Steve is obviously in here with us. VBorg 001. V, what's up, bro? Good to see you. As usual, VBorg is here with us.
Does he have video?
VBorg?
Holy smokes, it's been a while, huh?
I know, yeah.
Let me go look at his
how are you? Yeah, would you do the phone?
I'm going over top his name and nothing's popping up. That's why I'm asking. I don't know if it's
some do and some don't. Time in the Line, yeah. Norm is in here with us. SKS Hugo. What's going on? Good to see you, brother.
Oh, he says no, he doesn't have any. So.
Right on. He's got some
HRM Weapons Machinist. What's going on? Good to see you. And right for now, that's it. All right. I forgot one invite. Where is? Oh, is he with Johnny Solar tonight? I'm gonna send him out one. That's all one word, right? The real Cobra Burnout.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He's on. He does what's his name's thing? His radio broadcast that I, for whatever reason, cannot connect to. It's
weird. The first couple of times, you actually got to register your email or something like that, and then it gets a lot better.
Okay, I'll do it. Johnny sent me a thing a long time ago on it.
Right. Yeah, them boys cut up over there.
Yeah, Johnny Solar being a Mana. Sorry, I know I'm drinking. It's just a thing. So, I hope everybody's week's been good. While I have everybody here, and while Norm's great to have Norm with us. If you guys follow Norm, then you've seen his video of his channel announcement. So, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna shut my hole, and I'm gonna have Norm let everybody else know what's going on. That way there, in case you haven't seen it, you can always go over his channel and watch the video that he posted this past week on it. But Norm, why don't you, if you want, that is, if you don't have to, if you don't want to, but I figured if you wanted to let people know here in case they didn't see your video.
Oh, that opened the new channel.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a few things. It's, when I first got here, like I said in the video, it was just, it was happening when I was down south and here, and a lot of the people just can't find my channel because it was time on the line. And that's how it first started. And then, when I realized I was going to move here, I decided, well, if they can't find my channel, then you know what, maybe it's time for a change. And I've been thinking about it for some time. And I did try to change it from time on the line to True North one time, and for some reason it just won't take for me. I don't know what it is. I've tried over and over. You can go in there and change your name on there, but something happened where it's not allowing me, and I got sick of it, and finally I just said, you know what? It's time for a change, and I'll just go to the channel that I've always wanted to make, and that was the True North Living channel. Now that I have it. So it's just, it's going to be a little bit different. I know people are asking, don't get too serious in it, but that's not what I mean. It's just about uploading the video from start, making sure it has a start, a middle, and an end now. Where before a buddy would call me and say, show me the Churchill River since you're going up, and I'd throw it on there, and it was just a boring video. And so that's really what I'm stopping there. I just don't want to put crappy videos on anymore. I wanted to do a full video and do some nice editing in there because I really enjoy the editing part of the videos, that's for sure.
Well,
take it from me, if you buy a new editing program, give yourself a week or two to learn it. It's crazy.
I got two of them. I use the YouTube one, and then there's the GoPro one. Let me tell you, if you want a GoPro, unless you have a 8-year college degree, guys, give me 1 second. Yep.
It didn't come with any kind of instruction manual. It was all just start. What's this?
For what? Your GoPro?
No,
Steve.
I
don't know. I get that stuff a little bit easier for some reason. Like if I grab my GoPro, I don't know. I just can figure it out pretty quick.
Right.
You got a GoPro too?
Yeah.
Norm?
Just got it. Brand new.
Is it the Session? Which one is it?
It's the Hero 5.
All right, because I got this one, and I can't, for the life of me, somebody told me, I'll have to go in on GoPro's website, but somebody told me there's an app that you can download, and I can do volume and zoom from my phone.
Yep, there is. I don't know about that one, but the Hero 5 Black, definitely. I can actually control it and see it through my phone when I have the app on here already.
Okay, so I wonder if the GoPro, this is the Sessions, I think. Session 4, Session. Oh, what the hell? I can't.
See, I don't know about that one. That's the problem. All I know is I got the GoPro app, and I can it's kind of like a remote for this camera.
Right.
Pretty cool. You can see through it. Like if I was doing some underwater footage, I can actually look at my phone and see what I'm pointing at.
Oh, okay. So I have the Hero Session. I don't know if that's the same type of, if that does the same that yours does. I'm gonna have to go online and look. But it interested me that somebody actually told me that.
I got this one because it's waterproof up to 33 feet. I think I'm still going to get a waterproof box for just for backup though.
Right. Oh, the clear. Can I go? The clear. What do you call it?
Yeah, it's only an extra, $25 or something. So it's going to save your $600 camera.
Oof.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to first of
Yeah,
all,
basically all you got to do is punch in that camera's name, and you'll get website after website about it.
yeah, because it's the only thing I don't like. If I'm holding it or what have you, or if I have it leaned or what, if I have it sitting, that I can't. Because there's been times like I did the video with Chad when we were fishing, and the bald eagles went by. I would have loved to have been able to have my, well, they went by so fast, I probably wouldn't have had a chance to grab my cell phone and do all that. But, on the days that I do have it with me and I am filming, I'd like to be able to zoom and, because that would have been cool to see them up close.
Pretty cool. It just senses your phone, it downloads everything. It actually downloads a software update from your phone, then you'll actually have it with you and you can upload it right to your camera.
I'll have to
yeah, it's a pretty cool, pretty good app there, that GoPro one. But I'm just getting used to it, playing with it.
Yeah.
Like anything else, I'll goof around with it for before I really do anything with it online. But I really got it for the action shots, like in the boat and snowmobile and
right.
And this one has you can actually use this one for maybe some Northern Lights shots too, and so I'll be looking into all of that. I got some more gear coming, so I'll wait till I have it all together.
Right on. Hey, Mikey, DSW just posted a link in there.
Hang on.
External. That might be your GoPro app store.
Okay. DS, you're always on the ball, bro. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Let me open up another window because I told somebody I would do this. And he had watched this chat last Friday night. Oh, here, I didn't have to open up another window. It's all right here. And so I went to his channel. So I want to give you guys. I want to do a shout out to Cab7, CAB number 7. If you guys want to go out and go over and look and check his channel out.
Sounds familiar. I think I'm already subbed.
I think you might be. But anyway, so that's it for my.
The first 4 reviews I'm reading there. Who uploaded that was DSW. There, they're just not impressed with it. I never had no problems with it whatsoever so far.
A lot of people. So here's what I did, right? So I didn't buy this GoPro. It was given to me as a Christmas gift this past Christmas.
Best kind.
Yeah, because there's no way in hell I would have afforded that freaking camera. So I'm watching people on YouTube and they get their GoPros and then you get the fishbowl look and all that. Mm-hmm. So somebody had posted on a video that I was watching and said, "Hey, just a quick thing. If you want to get rid of fishbowl, go to your settings and put whatever, I forget the numbers that they used or whatever, right? And it'll come out regular." First thing I did when I got my GoPro was I went and put it on that setting that because I remember from the video, and I haven't had a problem. So I don't mind. I like the GoPro. I don't have an issue with it. I don't know. I mean, I can leave it, and my cell phone doesn't stand up by itself. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can attach, like Norm. I don't have to tell you you got one. You get those little clip things there, and you can put them anywhere. You can attach it anywhere you want. And, to me, I think it's more sturdier, less shakiness Like if I held it like this, I'm going to do a video. It's less shaky than holding the cell phone.
Well, yeah, that's what it's made for, action. So it's a nice stabilizer in there, I guess you can call it. I don't know. I didn't go that deep into it yet.
Right. Yeah, but I like it. I don't have any problems with it.
No, the only thing for me, you guys, is when I'm far up north. Like, if you guys could just go walk in anywhere and buy, that big set of accessories that comes with it, or you can order it on Amazon. It's delivered to your door, free shipping. I want to order a kit for it that's only like, they want to charge me $60 shipping.
Yeah.
Oof. That's the problem.
Yeah, that's just.
And it's only because I'm so far up north, I don't get it. Like, it's coming the same freaking way it goes anywhere else. Why do you always have to nail us so much for the shipping? It's nothing special.
Yeah. Well, just and here's a shout out to Real Cobra Burnout, who I when I sent his knife out to him, because I'm not on Prime anymore, I didn't pay the $100, so I don't get the free shipping anymore.
Oh, okay, that's what that is.
Yeah, when you have Amazon Prime, that's when you pay $100 a year, and you get your shipping for nothing. So
I wonder if that would work for me up north. I've seen that, but I didn't click on it yet.
2 days shipping on like 90% of what you order. So I'm wondering. Now I don't know if the rules are different in Canada, but maybe it's something worth looking into. Driver, good night. Hopefully see you tomorrow night.
All I know is I got on Amazon and I tried sending something to the Busy Bayman.
Yep.
And Amazon said, nope.
Really?
We ain't sending it.
Well,
why?
If they don't send it to Chris, they're probably not going to send it to Norm.
I don't know. They didn't explain why. They
Wait a minute. Norm,
it.
Norm, without you're in a bigger, you're in a more populated area than Chris is, right? Huh?
No, not at all.
Oh, you're not?
See, maybe we're like I think we're kind of like in the same boat, I think.
Oh, okay. Because I mean, I know you're out there, and I know he's out there. You know what I mean? I just wasn't.
Yeah, I don't really know his area that good. I haven't really sat down and looked at Eastern Canada, but it's. I think we're kind of in the same boat there, little small communities,
Yeah.
But of course, he's on the rock, but it's still. I think it's pretty much the same. And wonder why they said no to you, Steve.
They didn't give an explanation. They just said we ain't shipping it there.
Was that because it's from the U.S. though, Steve, and not from Canada? So in other words, if you were in Canada, would they have shipped it?
I do not have. They didn't explain. They just denied it.
Wow.
I wish I would have.
Because I know I tried to send a knife to Stan Ulch, and it kept coming back to me, and I had the right address and everything.
Huh.
They wouldn't let me send. They wouldn't let me send a knife over. And George GI Customs, he says, Mikey, I've shipped shit overseas. I said, Georgie, I'm telling you. I said, I went down. I said, I used the United States Postal Office. They knew it was a knife. They said it's not an issue. I said, okay, now, do I need to call Canada and ask them what the hell's going on? She says, no, let's try this. She says, this should do it. So she goes on the computer, does all the shit, yada, 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 yada. Bang, it came back to me.
Huh.
I think even with Canada, you have to fill out a customs form.
Yep. Just,
really?
It's just a little bitty thing.
Yeah. Yep.
For a $28 freaking knife?
Yeah.
Yeah. No kidding.
So they're going to charge me $17 on a tariff?
Well, if you're going to do something
sure.
like that, my suggestion to you is like, instead of putting a knife on there, just put like camping equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe I should do
I
that.
think I heard a lot of that with SSR knives and guns would tell me that just put camping
Yep.
equipment on there or something, and they always got their knives.
Yep.
Yep. I
I don't get it. I don't understand it whatsoever. Like, are we all like in kindergarten in Canada? We're not allowed to have knives, or what?
Right. Well, they ask right on the thing, is this item illegal in Canada? And it can't be, spring assisted or whatever.
Right. No, this was a what do you call it?
Just a fixed blade.
Sandy says she spends too much money on Amazon not to pay for Prime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sandy, if you're spending money on Prime,
I'll check out that Prime thing and see what happens there if we pay Prime. That's I seen it on there, but I didn't click on there. So thanks for the info.
it's $100.
They had a free trial for a while.
Yeah. So if you do it tomorrow, let's say you just do it, for argument's sake, you do it tomorrow, right? So August 5th, you pay $100, and then of 17, and then you don't owe another $100 until the following year of August 5th. Whatever you sign up is when your anniversary date is on it.
Mm-hmm. I'll have to look into that before I even hit ship. But they usually tell you anyway how much it's going to be. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But man, that's why I don't have my camera gear. Well, I shouldn't say my camera gear, just all my accessories that I want to. I don't have a salt.
I want to get I want to get the tripod, Norm, and the they have that what's the what's it called? Oh, I was in the store looking at them the other day. Anyways, I don't know why they can't, instead of having to buy it individually, why can't they just put all that shit in a package and charge you one price? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Make a package deal out of it.
Yeah, Sandy, you can watch movies when you're on.
That's right too. You can watch movies. It's not just shipping and all that, Norm. You can watch movies on there. There's a lot. There's a lot it gives you for your you're getting more than your $100 worth. Trust me.
Oh hell yeah.
Right.
Yeah, that's even. Maybe that's only in the States.
I don't know. Look, like I said, look into it, and
I'll hit Prime, and they'll say for your American Big Brother only.
They show you a big picture of a fence.
No, that's just the South. That's just the.
Yeah, there's going to be a big picture of a fence there with Donald Trump going like this.
That's just the South border. Have you ever noticed that he never mentioned the Canadian border once?
Right.
Have you guys ever noticed that? By the way, seriously, all seriousness, right? All the times he talked about building a wall, he didn't say walls plural. He said, and he always mentioned the South. Mm-hmm. He never, ever, ever, that I know of, and I listened to that man for a long time. All right. I never heard him once mention the Canadian border, not one time.
Oh, yeah, I don't think he did. I've never heard him anyway. The guy says we have the movies and all that with Prime and Canada. So
there you go.
Canada's next, one wall at a time.
Hey, still unlocked. How the hell are you, brother? Hey, oh, look at this. Double K's in the house. Oh, Double K, don't be mean. Canada's next. Oh, don't build a wall in Canada.
No, we like Canada.
Let me tell you something. Building a wall in Canada ain't going to be like building a wall in Arizona where it's all sand, no tree roots. Good luck. Because you hit Maine and New Hampshire and upstate New York, you're hitting granite. That's going to cost you more than you can think.
Right.
So maybe we should move that northern wall a little further south, keep all of you Yankees out, huh?
You guys have been talking about that for years.
I'm sorry, you talking to me?
Yeah, pretty much.
Once again, I had to do this, guys, for everybody out in the chat room and everybody listening, and those that are going to watch tomorrow. I had to do this. I felt guilty, and I didn't want to be racist, obviously, right? So I had to invite the one Southerner tonight. So, you know, we have our token Southerner on the panel.
Which, by the way, for those of you that aren't aware of it, when he done a chat last Saturday because the girls didn't do one,
right?
He threatened to fire me if I didn't show up again.
Yep, I did.
Yeah.
I'd call the labor board.
It's not worth the hassle.
Yeah, I'm sweating my ass off too, and I hate it still. It sucks.
Right on, Car. Instead of ice road truckers, we can have ice wall builders.
Right.
There you go.
No, because I kind of like the. I kind of like the. I kind of like the border in Canada because, well, this part I shouldn't. I'm not saying that it's throughout the whole, north, but this one particular area that I was in the woods, you could tell where Canada was. You know why? Because I'm in the thick of shit. I mean, this kid, and we were just walking up this trail, and it was thick as all hell, other than the trail, And then all of a sudden, boom! It opened right up, right? And you thought it was just big enough you could put three or four of those power lines side by side, if you wanted to, you know what I mean?
Right.
Huge opening, right? So you go woods to huge opening, back to woods. When you get to the back of the woods, on the other side of that was the Canadian border.
Huh. That's so they can swoop down and strafe you when you're trying to sneak across.
Yep.
It's the Canadian border. They're gonna hand you a beer
and a hockey stick.
Yeah.
And a round
It's
piece
53 here.
and they'll hand you a round piece of ham and tell you it's bacon.
Oh yeah, that.
But I just thought that was kind of interesting that
Surprise.
Yeah, that was in that particular area. That's how it was, up in the woods. Anyways.
Did you stretch your toe out there to see if anybody showed up?
I didn't want to do that because I can't get into that. You guys know I can't get into that country to begin with, so I wasn't going to cause any problems. That was the time when I told you guys that we saw the doe and everything, and then we met up with the Border Patrol, U.S. Border Patrol, and we asked them, what would happen if we shot a deer and it went into Canada. And he says, for the most part, as long as anybody didn't call up and complain, nobody gives a shit.
Right.
He says, but I wouldn't go into Canada and shoot a deer.
Right.
He says, I have no idea what would happen then. I'm like, yeah, well, I know one person ain't going to find that out, so.
3,800 Americans have jumped the border into Canada this month. I didn't hear that.
Really?
Wow.
Rosie O'Donnell and her whole family?
Wow. You could only hope.
Good luck. I'll tell you what. If Rosie jumps ship, you guys can have her.
Free.
She'll fit right in up there. She'll fit right in up there. She'll feel safe. She'll feel safe. There's no guns on the street.
Yeah, we'll even send extra couple dozen tractor trailers a week full of food just so y'all can feed her.
Hell, I'll donate a pack of hot dogs or two.
Hell yeah.
Right on, Stillin. Stillin, can you come on tonight? You know, I sent you a link. I know, and I hear you, Double K. Yeah, but I would just like to go back to be able to watch a game in that country, and I can't. Well, what's his name told me a while back that I would have to write a letter, and they would send me back a letter saying yes or no, and then if I do, when I get my, what do you call it, my
Like a pardon?
yeah, I guess because I have a DUI, and I guess up there it's a felony. So they won't let me in. So, and then I forget who the hell it was that told me. He used to come in here all the time too. You would think I would freaking have his name on the top of my head. Anywho, he told me that particular charge, although it's a felony, and it was because, and it also was because it was such a long time ago. You can have a letter sent, and
yeah, you should be able to get a letter. I don't know anything about that, but I don't
Yeah.
see a problem with that. I've never heard that one before, but the hell do I
yeah.
know?
So I guess as long as I have my my passport and that letter, and I go to the border, you know. So
I bet you it wouldn't be a problem at all. You'll probably say that was like 70 years ago, Mike.
I know, but I miss going. I miss going to Canadians Bruins games. You know, I used to make at least one a year. You know, and then I got in trouble. You know, then I got in trouble, and I haven't been. That was 16 and a half years ago. You know, yeah, once a year I'd go up. I've probably been to Canada 5, 6, 7 times. I don't know, a bunch of times. But you know, of course, that was before 9/11, and you just needed a driver's license, and
yeah,
you know.
Matter of fact, I got to get off my butt and get a passport just to have it.
Right.
My treaty card, my native treaty card, actually from Canada to the U.S. acts as a I don't, unless I maybe have to upgrade it. I'm not sure. Like it acts like a passport.
Oh, really? That's cool.
No, actually, I don't have to upgrade it. It's just like a passport, so I don't need one. The wife need one, but not me.
Stillin says, Mike, they just want you to pay the movie to get it taken off your record, and then you'll be good to go. Or pay the money to take it off your record. What? Like have it? What? Have it
expunged.
Expunged. I don't know if I can expunge my DUI in Massachusetts. I'll have to look into that.
I bet you can, but it's going to cost you because you know every government program wants your cash.
Oh yeah.
Money
Hey, Jeff,
talks,
what's
hey,
up?
boy?
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, Jeff, what's going on? Yeah, just pay up. Yeah, you guys want, that's all you want is your money.
Yep. Always the cash.
Money and Molson's. All right, guys. Good.
I took down all my videos too on Time on the Line.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm not pissing around here. I must just take them down and jump ship.
Yeah.
Damn it, Norm, there's some good ones on there, like the ones where you mention my name and stuff.
Oh, that's right, too.
I've deleted everything like that.
Oh, that's good. You took those down. Passed in the morning after those 19-0 t-shirts. Double K, thanks, buddy. It's all right, Double K. Hey, Double K, listen, bro. Just saying. I don't know. Super Bowl champions again.
Did you like that little video I sent you there, Steve? How that, you know, it's hard to work in that area there. Those walls, or I mean, those whales making so much noise.
I'd be sitting there staring off
I saw that. That was funny.
Horizon and stuff.
Yeah.
That was funny with the belugas.
And
that's just odd.
I actually, my flip phone uploaded a 19-second video, so there's another step.
No way.
What?
Stevie's dinosaur. Right, Stevie's pet dinosaur that he uses for a phone.
It actually uploaded a video?
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, Double K.
They got to be under 15 seconds.
Double K, are you trying to get ejected out of my chat?
Dude, Steve, you do realize that thing belongs in a museum, right?
Right. Walking, talking museum.
Well, I shouldn't say much because our work phones, you know, like if I carried one with me, you know, when I drive, those are flip phones too.
You'd hate to see our work phones, Mike.
Yeah. Well, I don't carry the work phone anymore because when this kid started about 6 years ago, they didn't give him a phone and he didn't have a cell phone. So I gave him my work phone. And I used my cell phone. Well, actually, this is prior to him coming, about 3 months, 4 months. Anyways, they gave me a hard time because they have a plan, and the plan is only for 400 minutes a month.
Right.
Wow.
Okay. I went over by 15 minutes, and they broke my balls. So I said, "Hello, beautiful. How are you, Dish? Good to see you." So I said, "You're kidding me, right?" And they said, "No." I said, "Well, you guys call my phone." And at the time, I was pretty well broke. So I had one of those pay by the minute phones. You know what I mean? And it wasn't a flip phone, though, Steve. Sorry. And so, you know, I had like 1,200 minutes a month or something, whatever the hell it was, right? But I had to pay for it. You know, you go to Walmart, put, you know, $30 on it and get whatever. Anyways, so I told them, I go, "Hey, Jeff, I'm going to boot your ass out with Double K's. Are you all there?" So, Jesus Christ, don't even say shit like that.
Now, what's wrong with Jeff?
I know he's obviously drinking tonight.
No.
So,
No.
So they would call me, and I put the kibosh on that after they broke my balls. So what I did was, because there was areas that up north where my phone would work and theirs wouldn't, so I shut my phone off. Right? They couldn't get a hold of me for, I don't know, 2 hours. Right? So finally they get a hold of me and they said, "Oh, one of the customers over in Conway needs to send us back something." And I said, "Well, I'll pick it up in 2 weeks when I go back up there." I said, "Because right now I'm, you know, about 90 miles away from it." And well, you know, we called the work phone. I said, "The work phone don't work up here. You know that." "Well, what about your cell phone?" I said, "I shut it off." "What do you mean you shut it off?" I go, "Do you actually think that you're going to break my balls for going over on your minutes, but yet you think you're going to use my minutes? You're out your mind." You're out your mind. We're talking about a million, couple of, you know, whatever this company's worth in millions of dollars, right?
Yeah.
I said, "And you pissed and moaned about me going over." I said, "And you don't give a shit that mine should go over? That I should use, you know, that I'm going to run out of minutes?" Well. I said, well, nothing. Just the way life is. I said, "If you'd like me to turn around and go back to Conway, I'll be happy to." So, of course, I didn't do that. And how many times did the Patriots beat the Giants in the Super Bowl? You're looking up a dead horse's ass. That's all I can tell you. Oh, the Pats suck, cheating bastards. Wah, 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 wah. You know what? You know what the problem is here? The problem is all you teams that suck. You know what your problem is? It's hard for you because you have to look up to the Patriots because the Patriots are on top of the mountain and you bastards are on the bottom looking up. It's all jealousy. I don't give a rat's ass if the Giants beat the Patriots 15 times. Okay? I don't care. Here's the deal. Tom Brady has 5 Super Bowl rings. No other quarterback in the history of the friggin' game has 5. So all you people that have a problem with the 40-year-old, the man that turned 40 years old yesterday, all you people, you go bite me. All right? I know he sucks this, he sucks that.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
American football.
I know nothing about football. I don't know who these people are. So.
Yeah, don't worry about them. They're all in the comment sections breaking my balls.
Mike's right.
Yeah, so my work, I told my work, I'm like, whatever. So then this kid started. He didn't have a phone, so I gave him my work phone. And I told him first.
Who's this Brady guy they keep talking about, though?
That's the quarterback from the football team they're in my state, and they keep winning all the Super Bowls.
Oh.
And occasionally getting in trouble for partially inflated footballs and stuff. But that's neither here nor there. That was. I'm willing to chalk that one up as somebody made a mistake. I mean, it was only like 2 psi off.
Not even, but the funny part is, here's the funny part: what a lot of people don't get, right? So, all kidding aside, dead ball serious. For those who haven't read the 220-page report, and then say, "Oh yeah, the ball was deflated," he did it. Don't be that ignorant. Go read the report. So here's the funniest part of the world, okay? The NFL does a test on the balls. Okay. Do they deflate in cold weather? Okay. The test results come back in. They won't print the test results. Why is that?
Well, think about it this way. What happens to the tires on your truck when the weather gets nice and cold?
Exactly. What happens right now, right? So if you bought a car after 2004, 2005, you get the idiot light, right? That says your tire pressure's low. So at 20-degree weather, what light goes on? The tire pressure light. Anyway, that's all I'm going to say. So that's all. That's Eagles are my home.
Sorry,
team.
I only know about hockey.
Right. That'd be right up there with polishing a hockey puck.
We can do hockey. You're a Jets fan. I'm sorry, and
Young boys turn into men. You guys are all going down.
Yeah, they'll probably be right there.
Yeah, I think they're going to be a good team if they keep them together.
Wow. Can one of you guys boot Jeff out of here? No, just kidding. Just kidding. If you boot him out, he can't come back for 24 hours. What's funny? Everything turns around, right? So Norm, you remember the Islanders, and back in the 70s, you couldn't beat the New York Islanders with a stick. You couldn't touch them, right? It was either them or the Montreal Canadiens, right? Happy Friday to you too, Holly. Double K, I'm gonna kill you. And now the Islanders, I don't know what Mike Milbury did, but the Islanders are just, they can't catch a break. And it's a shame because I used to love that little rivalry that we have with the Islanders too. You know, a lot of fun.
Well, every team goes to it. You know, you get bad picks, and it takes a long time to weed them all out, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It's as simple as that. Like, that's what's so frustrating about hockey. It just takes so long for your, you know, I guess is it like that in football? Probably is. You know, all your stars take a long time to.
Yeah, that's what they're picking on me about. You know, since the turn of the millennium, since 2001, the Patriots have been dominating the NFL, and people are jealous. Is all. It's fine. But just like everybody was when San Francisco did it in the 80s, you know, and the Pittsburgh Steelers of the 70s, and everybody has their turn, you know.
Right. Oilers dominated. Oh, they were a good team.
Yeah, that they were.
Mm-hmm.
I hear you, Double K. They certainly have, and it's Milbury's still in charge down there, right, Double K? And for those that you don't know, Mike Milbury was also the guy way back when in the 80s, when he was a player for the Boston Bruins, decided that him and a couple other guys would jump over the boards, and he beat the shit out of a fan.
Yeah, I remember.
Type in Mike Milbury. I think it was the Rangers game, wasn't it? Type in Mike Milbury beats up fan Rangers game. It's all on. You know, there's videos on it everywhere, but it's pretty funny.
Yeah, they've been picking along, and you know, like Double K says, you know, Aller's been picking a long time at the top of the draft, but you know what? You might just have a shitty scouts. It's that simple.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. You know, it's like STIH.
Right? They have a shitty scout or scouts.
All right, Mr. Stillin Logs, you're all set. He is, Jeff. And there's a lot of great quarterbacks out there too, but he's just that one notch above him. You know. For those anybody,
just for you guys, I'm going to try to sit down and watch a football game.
All right, that'd be cool. For those of you that are Miami Dolphin fans, I'm sorry, you just lost your number one quarterback for the year. The Bruins went in the audience at Chicago game. Are you sure? I thought it was the Rangers game. I thought Mike Milbury and was O'Reilly with him on that?
I can't remember the year there, Mike, but I did go. I went to Hawaii. While I was there, that what do you guys call that game there? Pro Bowl?
Yep.
That was some time ago. Pro Bowl. I went to the Pro Bowl.
That's cool.
Yeah, in Hawaii when I was there. Guts actually got some tickets off guy standing outside. I thought I was going to get ripped off, but I took a chance. But no, they were good tickets. And the only thing about it for me, it was too hot sitting in that concrete in the sun.
Yeah.
Holy man, that was, a little northern boy going to Hawaii. My freaking clothes were burnt. Everything was burnt on me. So I had to leave about maybe halfway or 3/4 of the way. I can't remember. So it was some time ago, but it was pretty cool.
Oh, Jesus, you can't win. You go from frostbite. Right? You go from the frostbite burn to the fucking Hawaiian burn. You can't. You gotta come to the States, the continental states. That way there you won't get all that shit.
That's funny. Yeah. So we were just talking about how you guys have always said, I wish we could carry in Canada, but
yep,
not everybody. For me, it just, I don't know. It just, and all of a sudden, everyone carrying Canada might be a bad thing. I'm not sure, but But I mean, just to carry, around here when there's polar bear season around and stuff like that, that's all I was talking about. But, just going down the back road today, what's sitting on top of a rock right by the road? A great big fat male polar bear.
Really?
Just sitting there basking in the sun and not moving. And the thing about it is that we were just walking on that beach a couple days before.
Now let me ask you this. I know you can't carry up there, okay? But if, let's say you're going to go hiking or whatever, you're going to go to your remote cabin, wherever, right? Are you allowed to shoulder a rifle or a shotgun for protection of bears?
Yeah, good thing.
Okay.
Why can't I carry a high-power rifle walking down the beach, or a shotgun or whatever?
I know.
I can just carry something here so you can.
Yep. It's just, yep. Just like Massachusetts. They'll give me a license. They'll give me a license to, I have all my guns. I can buy all this gun, buy that gun, but I can't have a handgun license. But these people already know about this.
Yeah, I did absolutely heard it.
This is what does Don Cherry call it? Hockey night in Canada tonight. We got Still Logs with us.
Right on.
What's going on, bud?
Not much at all. How are you guys doing?
Doing well.
Good.
Doing well.
We're doing okay.
How have you been? I haven't seen you like in a dog's age.
Hot. It's nonstop work this time of year. And then you come when snow flies, there's nothing unless you want to do snow. And I'm not that ambitious.
Right.
It was, I don't know Celsius to Fahrenheit, but it was 46 degrees with the humidex here today, Celsius.
Ooh.
So.
Ouch.
That was enough for me being out all day in it.
All right. Well, hang on. I just went to the conversion. Give me 1 second. And Celsius, what was it, Celsius?
46.
46 is
114.8.
It's 112
Fahrenheit. So
it's a whopping. You know what it is here? A whopping. What did I say? 58
Fahrenheit or?
No, 58 would be Fahrenheit. Yeah.
It's 53 here today.
So you're only about a month away from some cold weather.
Usually it starts in September. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the bottom dropped out of our
I should grow solid in September, then get added to my cabin.
Jeff, it's all right. I knew it was the Rangers, but don't worry about it, bro. Dish says, "Thank God, a good-looking man to look at." I'll remember that tomorrow night there. And here I am calling you beautiful when you come into the chat. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, and by the way, speaking of tomorrow night and speaking of, here, let me do this because Michelle has never done it once, so I do it all the time. So let me do it one more time. For those of you that are new, for those that are listening at home that may watch this tomorrow, tune into Jamie Time on Jamie Time Bacon tomorrow night, anywhere from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to 11.
Provided they show up this week.
Exactly. So let me level a little bit of criticism. So I've been working. You guys know I would do my part-time FedEx gig and all that, but I've been doing early morning Thursday. So I haven't been on Jamie Time on a Wednesday in like forever. Well, guess what? This past Thursday, I didn't have to be in early. I says, whoop, whoop, I'm going on Jamie Time Wednesday night. Yeah, that didn't happen. I was all bummed out. So, I don't know what's going on, but it's all right. My feelers weren't hurt. It's okay.
Where are you still?
I'm Southern Ontario, right by CFB Trenton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good. Don't let these Americans gang up on me.
So he's so what you're saying is, right, Norm? He's a Southerner to you.
Oh yeah, that's a Southern boy.
If I could throw a ball hard enough, Mike, I could hit the U.S. from here.
Oh, so what are you right on the Michigan border?
I'm just like what would be if I stepped off the highway, I could walk to what is it, Watertown, New York, Syracuse area.
Oh, New York. Okay, you're on that side of. Okay.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you were on the other side because my math sucks. I mean, my geography sucks.
He's so close, he balls with the American.
Like if I went straight across Lake Ontario south, I'd run right into Rochester, New York.
Oh, you're right near my sister. You're closer to my sister than I am, for Christ's sakes.
Yep.
So you're not near what'd you say, Rochester?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just right across
the
the
loneliest
lake.
place in America. My sister is in Seneca Falls, New York.
They used to have huge gun shows down in Rochester, New York. They probably still do. But back in the late 80s, early 90s, we used to drive down there and bring back tons of stuff. Because it's always at least half the price, 3/4 of the price in the States.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Doesn't that just kill you? Like, why? Why is that?
I guess import fees and whatever else they charge.
Yeah, I don't know what it is either.
And then the government, what is there? Well, in Ontario, our sales tax is 13% now. It used to be 15%.
So you're over the other side of the pond?
Yes.
I got you. Yeah, so you're still closer to my sister than I am. That's weird. Isn't that funny? That is weird and funny and pretty friggin' disgusting. But anyway.
It takes me over 24 hours to drive out of my province to get into the next one.
Where's Mutant Smiley by?
That's one of them Texas things.
Dish.
You're not walking
it. Dish, if you're referring to Groove, apparently he has a squeeze.
Right? A real one.
New one. Yeah, not the old one. Not the old one. He has a new one. And so that's where Groove has been. So good luck, Groove. Have fun.
Right.
Don't do anything stupid.
Yeah,
Let her know who the boss is. Tell her you got chats on Friday night. Don't worry about that chat on Saturday night because nobody really gives a shit. But listen, Michelle's going to kick my ass for saying that. I'm only teasing you. Just playing. A real one, absolutely. Just it's not even a blow up doll.
Just
he hasn't been. Well, he was here. Was he here with us last week? No. I don't think he was. Was he?
Been MIA for a week or two. Yeah, at least 2 weeks.
Yeah. It's a shame. I miss him.
I got something for Steve here.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
I got this the other day, Steve. I don't know if you can see the box here.
It must be a carpentry book.
Let me click on you.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, all right.
And this, this thing here is just a godsend when you're doing brass.
Oh, I bet.
It's just, you just touch it to all the attachments and it cleans the primer pocket, uniforms them, deburrs, chamfers. It's got all the brushes for all the case necks, motor mica, all the stuff.
Right on.
So
what brand is that one?
It's the Lyman Case Prep Express.
Yeah. Cool.
And I tell you, I went through 1,200 cases the other day in about an hour and a half.
Wow, that's awesome.
Really?
Yeah. So
now you got to load them all.
Yeah. I'm doing it all on single stage.
Oh boy.
Do you got videos still?
Just one I had up on my channel.
Oh.
Most of my stuff I'd take would be at the gun club, and if anybody's around, you're really not supposed to be doing videos there.
Oh, okay.
No. You know.
Because I'd love to see all that.
You're gonna like the next video.
I've put a bunch of different shooting videos on Instagram, but I don't think everybody has that.
I got one.
My flip phone. Oh, no Instagram.
Everybody but Steve. I went there. I went shooting. It was yesterday. Got there within 10 minutes. It was just pouring rain, lightning. I kept shooting until the lightning was getting real close. Then it's time to go home.
Right.
So, like the gun club's only 10 minutes down the road for me. So
lucky.
Mine's right on my back door.
I got about a 20-mile, 14-mile drive to where I shoot. I have one that's less than a mile from me, but the way they have it set up, the concussion is so bad there you can't concentrate and shoot. It's underneath a tin roof.
Yeah.
Oh my God. It drives me insane. And then they got probably 25 yards of 2x4s with a little bit of opening that you got to shoot through. It's just, and plus it's like $12 or $14 to shoot there.
Yeah.
So the other one costs you $4 for all day. You can go eat lunch and come back. It's wide open. Plus they have a 200-yard range, which is good.
You know, Steve, you need to head south and come check out my range.
Right.
It's free. It's really, really close to the house. You know, walk out the front or the back door. There's a range in both front and backyard.
Non-stop coffee.
Non-stop coffee. Normally got the grill going all the time anyway. I mean,
right.
There's just no reason to live in a city. None.
Oh, I'm not in a city, brother.
Well, I could do that up north of my property, but you know, there's no work really up there. I have a place. I guess what was it, Kurt McCutcheon or?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, right at Algonquin Park. I'm just the west side of the park.
Oh, I hope you dodged a flood up there.
Oh.
I don't know. We got 1,200 acres. There's a group of 9 of us that own it.
Nice.
Cool.
So, but I only go up there if we pull a moose tag or bull tag. Otherwise, it's like a 6-hour drive for me now.
Mm-hmm. That's a good ride.
Yeah. Because down where I live, deer run around like jackrabbits. So.
Well, then it would be worth it.
Yeah.
I think I'll go for a moose this year.
Awesome.
Yeah, I didn't even apply with all the new rules and everything. Why pay well, in Ontario, it's $54 to be in the lottery for it. So.
Wow.
Oh yeah, you guys got to do all that.
Well, unless you had the, what do they call it, the band card or whatever. And like one of our guys in the group, he has that, but
Mike just ejected himself.
Great.
What's this button do?
Well,
he's back.
What the hell are you doing, Mike?
Telling you. Am I still here?
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we hear you.
Huh?
I hear you.
All right.
You need to
Good.
put a piece of
Good.
tape over that
Good.
one button you keep hitting.
Maybe before, that's why. Still, did Ontario freeze over last year?
For 2 weeks. I was out in a boat. I was out in a boat fishing in January.
Oh,
Wow.
I might have to come north. I told my sister I'd show her how to ice fish. In New York.
Here is -50.
Well, the year before it was -40, and we had about 3 feet of ice.
Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Every year it changes.
Yeah, but at -40, there ain't a whole hell of a lot you can do.
Oh, you just put on a lot of clothes and get going.
Right?
Yeah.
Nothing stops.
She's,
Even at -50, Steve.
Right.
Got to keep going.
That's true. If you stop, you freeze.
Yep. I got a nice that tent frame build coming up there. I think you'll like that one.
Cool.
I honestly couldn't, I was on YouTube and everywhere else looking, like I'm sure like you guys all do. Go on to YouTube and, I was trying to see, maybe somebody built a tent frame, get some ideas. I couldn't find one freaking thing.
Really?
I was actually amazed. I couldn't find one. There was a couple guys building a tent frame, but nothing in depth. So I made this one pretty in depth. So
Cool.
I decided there's none out there, so I might as well pop one on.
Hey, that's how people get famous.
Well, I don't want to be famous, just, trying to help a kid out or whatever, trying to build a tent frame. That's all I'm doing.
Right on. Get him in trouble because he's found all his mom's lilac bushes building a tent frame.
Yeah. Stealing sheets. I took how many shots did I take of this? This one video coming up. It won't seem like it, but I took 63 shots. So 63 videos I took of this tent frame.
Wow.
They're still uploading right in front of me here. I got 4 videos to upload.
Now, you do that with the GoPro?
No, I do it with my Canon. The GoPro, I really just bought it for an action shot, like the boat and maybe geese hunting and all that.
Gotcha. Does Canon record in MP4?
Does it record an MP4?
Yeah.
I don't know what you mean. I don't know what that means. On that one.
Look on your settings. If you can get it to record, when you spit out your videos, if you can get it to do it in MP4, it uploads to YouTube a lot faster.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean.
P4 is on GoPros. I haven't seen it on mine, Stevie.
Right on. That's what I like about the little Sony.
MP4, just look, yeah.
Yeah, those upload a lot faster.
Yeah. I don't know that, Stevie. You know what I'm saying?
Say what, Mike?
What I really need to do, Steve, is right now I'm looking for a really good editor. That's what I need. All this time I've been.
Now that I've learned to start using it, the one I got is pretty decent. It can do way more than what I can do. I'll tell you that.
Sometimes you gotta, it's just baby steps with stuff like that. You just do the basic with it, and then, you jump to the next one, and then, the next phase. You're always learning something new. Even with the YouTube one, which I was using before, and people always say, "What are you using?" Like, that's pretty good stuff, but it was just a YouTube video. You just get so used to it and how to manipulate all that it just turns into a decent video, right?
Right on. That's what I've been using, and you get really fast at it.
Yeah, it just becomes like clockwork after, and the only reason this video is taking so long to upload because there's so many shots, and then And then I got to upload every shot because I'm putting it into the YouTube editor. So while if I just had my freaking editor in front of me, I would have been working on it all this time instead, right?
Right.
Did we just lose Stump?
Yes, we did.
Does he have video?
Yeah, but he hasn't done one in a while. His computer blew up. He needs to get off his behind and get some going.
Yeah, he's on his phone, so sometimes with the phone it
Oh, he's on his phone.
yeah.
That'd be an awfully small picture.
All right, Stumper. But yeah, I've been wanting to go either like Lake Champlain, further north, and now I got my sister. My sister's about an hour's ride from Rochester. East, she's like southeast of Rochester. And I told her, I said, I'm gonna have to come up. I said, because I'd love to go fishing on freaking Ontario. That'd be something. You know?
Right on. Mm-hmm. Be ready for
the I don't have no fish. I mean, if you follow Working Class Woodsman, he caught a couple of doozies today. He caught a bass and he caught to the northern pike. We call them chain pickerel or just pickerel for short. And a doozy today.
In Ontario, I've never ever caught a chain pickerel.
Really?
Well, we have as big ass northerns.
See, I'd love to be able to catch a huge friggin' northern. And I gotta tell you something. A lot of the videos I watch, people like they'll throw them back in, which I already went through this. That just in and of itself. However, but a lot of people say, "Oh, you can't eat northern pike because." Da, 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 da. And somebody, nice job, whatever. And somebody had commented, not true. You can cook northern pike. I've been eating northern pike my whole life. Da 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 da. So find out how to do it. I would love to be able to.
It's very easy, Mike.
I would love to be able to eat.
Once you have your fillet laid out, you're basically taking a V where the Y bones are. You cut that out, and then you're left with the rest.
That's all I do to a bass.
Well, it's the same thing, except you're cutting a V out.
You know what I'm saying? When you're filleting a bass, right?
Yeah.
You fillet the bass, okay? You flip it, but after everything's all set, same thing. You cut that V out.
You can feel where all the Y bones are. So you just cut around them.
That's weird. I filleted a pike one time and took those bones out perfect. And the next pike I did on a different fishing trip, I couldn't do it I couldn't remember how I did it. I mean, it took 10 seconds. It's like, what the hell did I do? Man, that poor fillet was just all hacked into chunks.
Yeah, once you do it a couple times, you don't forget.
Right.
So here's one that kills me the most. And Dish, you still out here, sweetheart? A while back, probably even last year, right, Dish? I tagged Dish in this video because I wanted her to see it. Video of the lake trout fishing, and there's no snow on the ice or anything, so you can see the fish that's just coming in and everything. He pulls out this this trout, just, and he threw it back in the hole, and I was just like, I don't see fish like that unless I go to a freaking aquarium. And these guys are throwing them back in. I'm like, that could feed dinner. You know what I mean? I mean, I get catch them at least almost understand me, but.
Well, it's like here, 5 and 6 pound bass. You catch them for fun, just throw them back. There's so many of them.
Right. Now, you guys, do you have a rule? Because I know Stevie's got the rule. Stevie's got the rule in Michigan where, because what's his name was telling me, 39 Camper. First of all, you guys can't take bass in the winter in Michigan. That's kind of stupid.
No.
Yeah, they have this closed.
And the other thing that I feel is pretty funny in Michigan is that you guys okay, so obviously we have the limits on how big it is to keep, right?
Right.
But then you have a limit if it's over a certain amount, throw it back.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that one. I better read my book.
For bass, I don't believe, but for walleye and stuff like that, yeah, we have a slot limit.
Yeah.
Slot
Yeah, I believe that.
Yeah, 39 Camper told me that, Stevie.
No shit. I'll have to. I hadn't even bought my fishing license yet. Pitiful.
Yeah, a lot of them have that on their on the fishing regulations.
Yeah. It's right when they get in spawning age and stuff.
I don't know. I don't got I don't know a ton about all that stuff because I never had to follow the rules. So I just get to keep what I think I can keep. So
For the freezer.
yeah.
Well, that's a rule.
You know, we go set nets when we need. We get all our fish. We put the net away.
Right.
So, I still like fishing though, but I don't know exactly what the rules and regulations are
Now,
for around here.
do you need a license to actually sell your, overcatch?
Yeah, there is a commercial license you're supposed to get around here. I actually wanted to look into that because I want to head farther up the Hudson Bay there and maybe get some char.
Right.
Some big amounts of char or some other fish, and but I got to look into that. Since I hold a treaty card, I'm pretty sure it stands because treaty card is really only for feeding my family, right?
Right on.
Yeah, so I can't really, I can't hunt for you or whatever, but it's for my family only. I have to check into that though. I'll let you know there, Steve, if I had to get a license for selling.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Yeah. I actually picked a couple of books up there. Said, you know what, I should read these, see what the hell's going on out there now. I never used to, but I'll start reading a few things on it now.
Well, that's kind of cool. You're back up in your old stomping grounds. You get to go out and re-explore everything.
Yeah.
Make it cool though, right?
Well, the wife's not from here, so it's taking her everywhere, right?
Right on.
Guys, give me 1 sec. My wife just walked through the door from work, so I just gotta, say hi.
Cool.
Give me 1 minute.
Yeah, I'm sure if you were like giving the fish away, everything would be kosher. Because I've heard of other natives saying, they're helping out the elders and stuff.
Yeah.
With extra.
Oh yeah. I'm not going to say nothing about that. I don't think.
See down.
But it's it's when people are coming up and I'm dropping a net and Steve's leaving with a cooler of fish.
Yeah.
That's where it's a no-no, and of course they're always going to bend the rules. Hey, I'm giving it this.
Right.
No couple down feet, like beat it. So it's like.
I imagine just don't get caught twice.
Yeah. Exactly. I mean, just because you got a treaty card doesn't mean you should abuse it, right?
Right on.
No, I never do. I still try to follow. I follow all the rules. I don't. I'm not going to overfish anything. I'm not going to overhunt anything. Do my best.
Well, that's the old adage with trappers. People think we try to trap every critter in the area, and that's totally against what you want. You want to just skim a little off the top and move on.
Yeah. My line's so big is I can go from one end of the trap line and trap that, trap that season, then move to the other end if I really wanted to.
Right.
But like you said, you're just skimming off the top. You're not going crazy, you know.
Nope.
You know.
It actually helps keep a healthy population.
Yeah, you know, like I remember that when I showed that one video where I was looking for that meteor right there, and Joe goes, "Oh, look at little Norman putting the ducky back, you know, or the goose, little baby goose I was putting back in the water."
Yeah.
Did you read under there what I wrote before I moved all my videos?
No.
I said, "Joe, I said, I know you're young, you're not too bright, but one day that goose can save my life." But I'm starving, so you got to put it back.
Right on.
But
I thought that dog was going to eat it for a snack.
Oh, well, you know what it's like to have a retriever. Oh, my God. It's like,
can I pick it up?
She's fighting it. Yeah, she's like, wants to get it. Every muscle in her body is saying, that's mine, and I'm saying no, so she's really fighting it.
Too funny.
She has to fight to stay in the boat like she sees me getting a fish, and she'll jump in the water and bring me the fish. Jesus. Get in the boat, you idiot. Like, that's how strong her urge is to bring it back to me, right? It doesn't matter what it is.
That's awesome. She's probably yelling at you, "Why don't you shoot something with feathers? They taste better."
Exactly, for sure. It's so inbred into them, eh? It's incredible.
Right on. Yeah, some dogs, I mean, you don't even really have to train them.
No, it's just instinct. This one guy, I'll tell you a little story here. He had just like my dog, same color and everything. But this dog came from an award-winning mother for retrieving, and you know, just a great stock, right?
Right on.
And it was still a young puppy, but his urge was so strong that he was in the truck with him, and my buddy, you know, he looks around, he says, there's nobody around, so he wanted to get a duck, and he shot it outside his window of his truck. So he's like, you know, looks around, and he takes a quick shot. He just got this dog. There was this much window on his back, on the back of his truck. His window was open this much. That dog, all its might, squeezed through, jumped into the water, and brought the duck back for him. He just couldn't help himself. It was so strong that he said he was fighting to get out of that window. Like, I need to bring this back for you.
That's awesome.
Yeah, they're just such good dogs, eh? Yeah, they're great dogs. But she's so horrible in the boat, though, eh? Because everything she sees, she thinks she has to bring back to you. So she's whining all the time, and it's like, good God, shut up already. Because I just can't take her out enough, right? So you can only throw the ball so many times till she gets bored of it.
Right.
What's on the agenda for this weekend, boys?
My gun club's got a Sig Sauer demonstration day tomorrow, so.
Oh, don't bother. Them guns are junk.
So I'll probably go there and see what I can get and have some fun. They're charging $20 for 4 mags to shoot one of their guns.
What?
Yep.
They should be paying you to shoot their stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah. My wife just bought her first gun there. Nothing crazy. We just won she won the little pump gun there, her little 12 gauge.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if it's even here. I'll go get it.
Hopefully.
I'm not like you guys.
Yeah, I'm not into the handguns now like I used to be. I sold probably 30 of them or so.
Right.
It's just, you know, we can't use them here for anything other than target shooting, right?
Right.
So I'm more into the hunting stuff, so I sold a bunch, then bought a brand new Brunelli shotgun, and
Do you know what type of gun it is? See how good you guys are.
Strasbourg.
A what?
Looks like a Mossberg.
It's a Maverick.
Maverick. Maverick.
Those are
a
good
Moss?
for the money.
It's model 88.
Yeah.
Mossberg. Yeah. See, I don't know anything about guns. You guys do.
It goes bang. That's all you need to know.
I just buy one and I think it's going to work for me.
Right? Oh, that's a good load.
Then I keep it
money.
Yeah, we got there's a gun nut here in town. He just loves guns, and my wife happens to be his boss, so he took the gun and oiled it for her, and he's going to order a few other things.
Cool.
But then he said, "You know what? I'll order you an extra barrel for it for goose hunting." He said.
Yeah, it's probably just got a cylinder bore on that one, right?
Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that means.
It means a very open pattern.
What's that shotgun?
Trigger.
Oh, you got that? Yeah, you got to have a lock on it.
I know. I'm only teasing.
Well, you don't have to have a lock on it, Norm, if it's in the safe.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't got a safe.
Oh, okay.
But that's the thing, as soon as bear season comes along, which there's a bear not too far from here on the back road, and this thing's going in the back by the door, not locked, and there's going to be some shells sitting there on the...
Well, obviously, there's different exceptions for where you live, and if I lived up at you, I'd have a loaded rifle behind the door.
Yeah,
that's
exactly
common sense.
Right.
Yeah, and there's a guy...
That's like it's the same way down here. I mean, it's like north I go into New Hampshire or Maine or Vermont or New York. The further north you get.
Oh, that's a good gun then?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with the Maverick 88. That'll do her fine.
Good. You guys are the experts, not me.
We're not experts. We just bullshit.
Right. So, what is that? Is that what kind of shotgun is that anyway?
Maverick 88.
Nice. Yeah. Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I got its sister. I have his brother actually.
Like. So yeah, it's everyone's saying nice little gun. I have no idea, but she wanted to get herself a gun. That's her first purchase right there.
Woohoo!
As long as it works, it doesn't matter what it is.
Yeah, and plus we want a little gun for carrying in the boat when we go across the river, because it's a bad area over there for polar bears, and if you're walking along, it's nice to have a nice little light gun with you to carry around. And
right.
Yeah.
She was practicing today with it, with a few slugs and all that, getting used to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
With the way it's set up right now, it'd be no good for geese past 20 yards, 25 yards.
Yeah, the guy ordered another barrel for her.
Yeah.
A spare barrel for geese hunting, so that'll be coming in. But that'll be good for her. So, I told her to practice a couple of hip shots just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, you never know.
Hey, Mikey, Michigan's talking about opening up Sand Hill crane season.
They are here too. Yep. Apparently there's a lot of them around now.
Yeah, they say they're close to overpopulating, so
we have so long a season for Canada geese. They're just pests here.
Yeah, here too.
Yeah,
you can't go anywhere fishing on the shore without stepping in 10 pounds of goose shit. It's disgusting around here.
I want to send them back to you, by the way. You can have them all, okay? I call them shit squeezes, because that's all they do. That's all they do. And I'll tell you what. We have a season for them. I just don't know when it is, to be honest with you.
We have a couple. We have an early season for local geese.
Yeah.
Regular season, and then we have a late season for local geese.
Yeah.
I tried to do a spring hunt here, but I wasn't ready yet. All my stuff wasn't here, but I think I'll do a fall hunt. But I like the spring hunt because they're coming from down south and they're all grain fed.
Fatten them up and send them home.
I never had goose.
So they'll taste better when they're coming from your guys' area.
Right?
Yeah.
My daughter.
But still, nothing like having greasy chin.
Yep. My daughter used to beg me to get geese. I got her hooked on goose jerky.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try some of that this fall, Steve. I'll mark that down in my video.
Try that.
Yeah, it's really good. I used dry seasoning mix.
Okay.
You know, to give it some flavor, hickory smoke or whatever.
Yeah.
And it turned out really good.
Yeah, I have never even eaten a goose.
They're
Oh God, Mike, you don't know what you're missing.
taste.
I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't. Turkey.
Thing is, don't overcook it.
Well,
It's
you know,
gonna be
obviously
dry
wild
as a
turkey.
popcorn fart.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't had that yet.
Yeah, I overcooked some on the grill one time and it come out tasting like a cross between liver and a carp.
Yeah. It's
It was nasty.
What the hell was that?
Oh, it was
They get
nasty.
big too. Holy shit, do they get big?
Right?
Yeah, well, 25, 30-pound birds.
Yeah, they're
It's
huge.
really good when you drop them on your partners you're hunting with, and you see it coming, don't tell them, and just drop right on top of them.
The guy that got me into goose hunting is such a good shot. He could do that on purpose.
Yeah.
He had it down pat.
I remember I had a young friend, and he was just a terrible shot, and he'd come back from goose hunting all the time, and he'd be covered in that fucking loon shit from head to toe, what we call around here. And he'd be just completely covered in it. And what the hell are you doing out there? And he goes, well, I'm trying to crawl close enough, to get a goose. And I said, you're holding a 22 for Christ's sakes, You can take a nice long shot and get them. So anyway, I said, we'll go hunting one day. And so we took a couple shotguns and we made a blind in the back of the cabin there. And I said, well, there's a goose, get him. He goes, that's way too far. And I look at him, what? Up him? He's like, holy shit, I didn't think you could hit him that far. I was like, really? Is that when you're covered in shit because you can't shoot? He just was, it was so funny. It was just completely dirty and always coming back. And finally asked him and he was crawling around trying to hunt geese. Funniest thing ever. That's the only thing about YouTube, eh? Hey, Mike, is you make good friends and want to go hunting, but you guys are so goddamn far away.
Right on.
It'd be cool, it'd be cool when like Steve or someone on YouTube would say, "Hey, Norm, we're coming up next week. We'll go to the line." Okay.
I'll tell you what. When I get this house bought and get a new vehicle, people are going to be getting phone calls because I'm going to do some traveling.
Yeah, sure. I'll warm up the machine.
I got no dogs, no kids, no wife. So.
Got to take some holidays, eh?
Right on. I'm going to do a southern tour and then I'm going to do a northern tour.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I definitely see it me. I'd have to drive to Thompson and then either fly or hopefully the train's running by then.
Right on.
But, that's a cool thing. I can hook you up even when you get there.
Sweet.
Like, you don't have to pay for a hotel room. You can stay with my brother, that kind of shit.
Couple of hot babes.
Steve, how far are you away from the Blue Water Bridge?
Maybe an hour, a little less.
Yes, it'd take you about 6 hours to get where I live. 5.5, 6, yeah.
Yeah, I'm not sure what route I would take, because I want to see the American East Coast too. I've never been out there, so I might drive around and come up through the corner.
Oh, okay.
You guys prefer to hunt around there, Mike, like for geese?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What kind of geese do you guys hunt around there? Like your favorite? Here we like the snow geese.
We don't have the. I'd have to go to Quebec to get snow geese.
Okay.
They don't come down this far south. It's just the Canadians.
Just the Canadian.
Yeah.
Now we get them all, everything here, so that's cool.
Yeah.
Right on, HRM. New brakes I got, but the rest of the van is falling apart.
Is this where the action is? No action here. Mike, are you frozen up?
Me?
Yeah.
All right, good. Jesus Christ, I thought I lost you.
There he is.
I'm excited. I'm like, Jesus Christ, not again.
You look kind of fuzzy.
Oh, no, I was looking something up. I was trying to figure out if they had an extended goose season here, down here. You can buy a permit if they're, whatever, but they have, you know, you just shoot them during regular waterfowl season.
Right.
But I knew there was a special type of thing you can get. I seen some guy out in a farm just letting them have it.
Now, farmers can get all kinds of permits if they're eating their corn or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah.
I told you guys, was it last week I told you this? My wife and I, we were driving, and the Canadian geese are going across the road, and who's leading all the Canadian geese across the road? A totally white goose.
That would be
like somebody's farm goose they got out or whatever. We just stood there and laughed our asses off.
Yeah, Canadian geese. I haven't been here before. Can you?
Yeah, and, you know, the duckling and everything, you know. So
he's got the uniform on. He must be the tour guide.
I thought the ducklings were bigger by now. They're still small.
Some. They do late nesting sometimes.
Oh.
I don't know. Do they? I don't think they bring up a second batch, do they? I don't think so.
They may.
No,
if
they don't.
they
I was
nest
just
really early.
Yeah, I'm gonna look it up right now.
They're like wolves. They're made for life. If the clutch gets ruined, they won't do another one. Mating season. But they said to both of them are guarding it, so you know it's kind of tough to. I suppose a coyote can get in there if he wanted to, right?
Right. Or around my work.
Gear up here. You need a nuisance. What's it called? It's not called nuisance animal. It's called it might be nuisance permit.
Yeah.
That's on anything. That's deer, bear.
Yeah, they only have about 5. I'll give you some goose facts here. They eat about 1 to 5 pounds of grass per day.
Yeah.
They produce about 1 to 2 pounds of shit per day.
And And they are good anglers too.
They average about 5 goslings per year.
Imagine that.
And they weigh
1 to 2 pounds of shit.
25 pounds they weigh. Mate for life.
Right.
Yep, they mate for life.
And will stay together throughout the year.
Does it say there if one of them dies, they won't find another partner until the following mating season?
No, they'll find a new mate if the mate is killed or dies. And they return to the area of their birth each year.
I'd like to try it one of these days. I'd like to try to go goose hunting.
It's addictive. Be careful.
Yep.
Yeah.
I went crazy. I was buying decoys and new guns and shells and holy crap. Gear.
Right.
Usually in a season, we'll go through 4 or 5 flats of shotgun shells.
Right.
So it gets pricey.
Yeah. I remember when you were here, I'd go through a goddamn case when I was here.
Sure.
Yeah, that's a flat. A case is a flat.
Yeah.
Now, do you have the steel shot rule up there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Or tungsten or bismuth or whatever. Non-toxic anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the tungsten costs so damn much.
Yeah, I've still got a bunch I bought when it first came out. And,
right.
Nobody was buying it. They were going to the steel.
Oh, really?
So I got it for half price. Yeah.
Wow.
But you know what? If you're good with the duck or goose call and can get them decoying, anything works. It's just you can't do the long shots with the steel like you used to.
Well, I have to learn to hit them first, and then I'll buy the expensive shot.
Well, for ducks, mostly I just use my 20 gauge.
Right.
And the geese, so I use the 12 gauge 3-inch early season, and the late season I go to the 3.5-inch shell.
Oof.
It's really not that bad, the 3.5 inches.
Well, it all depends on what kind of gun you're shooting. You're shooting a Benelli, it's all right. You're shooting a Sears Roebuck, you feel every ounce of that.
You know what? That Benelli, even though it's got the inertia system, whatever they call it.
Yeah.
But it hits me just as hard as my 870 pump.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's not gas operated, it's blowback.
Right.
So there really isn't. The whole gun's only 7 pounds. It's light.
No kidding.
In my 20 gauge, I have a Benelli M2. That's only just over 5 pounds.
Awesome.
So, but it still kicked the crap out of you.
Right. See, I have an old Winchester semi-auto.
Yeah.
Model 14, I think.
Yeah, that'd be a lot easier on your shoulder.
That thing kicks like a mule.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess, well, it all depends on how they have the springs and pistons and all that set up.
It must be set up real tight because I shot a wood duck one time and it landed right in the crotch of a tree branch.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, son of a bitch. And I made such a good shot, but I waded out in the water and I was going to shoot the branch off and I put it straight up on my collarbone.
Yeah.
I fired that off, and for one thing, I almost dropped it in the lake because it bounced off my shoulder so hard. I thought I broke my collarbone. It walloped me good, but I got the duck.
Yeah. See, I can't shoot my 3.5 inch. You know, you see people in the lines. You know, where there's goose hunting and they're in the layup lines in the middle of the fields.
Oh, yeah.
I can't sit up and shoot a 3.5 inch that way. It pushes me right back.
Right.
I just can't balance. I got to be standing up and leaning into it.
Right.
Otherwise, you'll be on your ass in no time.
Right on.
Yep.
But it is an
I got to work this morning, boys, so I'm going to have to blast. It's been a fun time.
Right on, Norm. Nice to see you, buddy.
Yeah, thanks for having me on. That was nice to sit and have a chat.
any news on your chat, or you gonna put it on pause for a while, or what?
Oh no, I'll start it up again on the new channel.
Sweet.
Yeah, nothing's gonna change there. You know, we'll just. I know we were just talking about. I was just talking to Jen. We should get together for a little bit of brainstorming.
Right on.
And see if we're gonna come up with anything. But you know, it's always nice to have everyone back there in the winter.
Right. New channel. You're gonna have to break Dave in all over again.
Nah, he'll be fine. You know what? I tried to change that damn thing. I got so goddamn sick of it, and finally, just one day, I said, enough thinking about this shit.
Right.
I'm just taking all those old videos down. You know what? Nobody goes back, and there's very few people that go back and look at your whole channel.
I'll tell you what. A lot of times, like if I'm sitting here on a Sunday afternoon and I'm in the mood, I'll watch one of your videos, and then I'll go way back. And,
yeah.
You know, do some catch up with some oldies and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. There's very few people that will. I actually do that with a lot of channels. I'll go back and check them over. You know, like right even to the first one to see how they started.
Oh yeah, those are fun to watch.
Yeah, especially if you're not used to the camera. But like I said before, I used to do it all the time for the kids. They always had a camera with me, so it didn't really matter to me.
Right.
But of course, everything's going to change because you're growing. You know, as your channel grows, you grow, you get better at it. You know, you get all those. Some of us know. You start to get those little tricks, and you know, I got so many ideas I've written down that I really want to try. You know, and I just want to try to see how it turns out when I edit it. Right.
Right.
And when it works out, it's always cool. Like you're going, holy shit, that turned out really cool. It looks awesome.
Right.
You know, just like when I was out with Dave, and Dave couldn't believe how many shots I was getting, eh? And
yeah.
He was getting a little impatient because I was like setting the camera up so much. When I left him, I had over 120 shots.
Nice.
And that was, you know, that was a lot. It was a good, he made a good video, but he couldn't believe how many shots I took. And I said, I might not even use these, like, but
yeah.
I'm still going to take them. Like it's easy just to throw the tripod down and try something different, you know, a different angle or whatever. And then when you get home, it's like, well, that angle sucked.
Yep.
You know, so you don't use it. But you know, people don't see all that. You know, you're uploading 120 videos, and you might lucky if you use 40 of them, right?
40. I'm lucky if I get 10 or 2.
So when you're trying to piece it together, if it doesn't fit, you know, and that's the fun part of it for me, you know, it's really trying to make a fun video to watch from start to end. And that's why I stopped. I'm going to stop uploading all those partial videos that people always want to see now, because they're always, to me, I never even want to hit upload or hit public because there was just not enough info in them, eh?
Right on. Yeah, you're not happy with it. Don't do it.
Yeah, and that's why I stopped, and I told him, I said, I'm not uploading them for you guys anymore like that. And it was just too much. It wasn't that video, it was like a lot of videos I did like that. And if you go back and you look at those videos and all those ones you told somebody that you're gonna upload for whoever it may be, like a friend that used to live here or whatever, like I said in my video. If you go back and you look at those videos, they hardly have any views.
No kidding.
Because they're not something you put together that you wanted on there. It's something that isn't complete, right? And it actually shows right in the views that, you know, it was pretty boring even to start. And you can go by and look at, you know, you can look at everything that happened with that video, and people turned it off like, you know, a minute into it, and it was a 6-minute video, and because that's how boring it was. And you go back, you look at it, and oh shit, I loaded that for, you know, my buddy Kelsey because he wanted to see this. And so that's why you know, as much as I didn't go into detail, that's why I don't want to do that anymore. It just doesn't, you know, it's uncomfortable doing it, so I just stopped doing it. You know, it's a lot of work to take those videos, and I turned it into a shitty video, even though, you know, I was making my brother turn his boat around and take this shot, and then I get home and then I throw something like that up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, it just seemed like such a waste of time for getting him to do all that, and I just turned it into a shitty video to show someone what the ice did. But meanwhile, I should have been waiting for all those shots I was getting for every trip we go upriver.
Right on.
Looking for that meteorite that supposedly he found. So.
Well, that's where you go into your computer and start looking through them saved videos and put all that footage together from different times, and you can end up with a decent video.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do now. I'm gonna go back because it's all still sitting there, right?
Yep.
I even if I delete that channel, I got it all on my computer, and it's actually all put together in one bunch. So.
I'll tell you what, do yourself a huge favor, because I just went through it. Upload those videos onto a thumbnail or something you can save, because my computer a couple weeks ago totally cooked. And that was the biggest thing I thought about. I had all them videos on there that were gone. But I was lucky enough where the hard drive saved itself, and I uploaded everything off that hard drive. But I got to start having a backup system.
Yeah, we actually have that, and I haven't plugged it into my computer for a while.
Right. Plus it saves your computer space and helps your computer stay fast.
Yeah. Well, I got a pretty big one, so.
Bragger.
Mike, did Mike fall asleep?
Yeah, he does that now and again. We just keep talking until he wakes up and turns it off.
Jesus. I didn't know he fell asleep sometimes. Yeah,
that guy worked 99% of his life.
Yeah, there's even like all kinds of stuff on the smartphones now you can use.
I don't know. I don't have a smartphone.
It's just incredible, like the camera on here. It's such good quality, and you can use the slow-mo on it, and there's the time lapse, and I've been testing it out, and it's really good quality.
Right. Oh, I wanted to show you the editing program. When you're out shopping, look into this one.
Oh, you know what? I was just looking at that the other night.
So far, it's been pretty decent. Let me get rid of that. There you go. 20.
Yeah.
The only thing is, it says Windows 10. It's made for Windows 10.
Yeah.
But to their suggestion, I had to go to the help page. I had to download some old stuff that it actually uses to run.
Oh, okay.
But it actually helped my Windows 10 on its own run faster, which I found weird.
What is there lots of like what does it have in there for editing? Like does it have music? Does it come with music and all that, or?
It has music on here that you can buy, 2 different categories, and then it has a whole bunch of free stuff. But what's cool about it is you click on like country music, and then you can go over and change the type of country music. Like you can get the hard thumping stuff or the nice mellow stuff. It's pretty neat. The more I learn about it, the more stuff this has on it. So, and it was one of the lower cost ones.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, so far I'm pretty happy. I mean, there's some tricks and bells and stuff on there. It's like, holy smokes.
So lots of special effects on that one?
Yep. But what's cool about it, they got a company that's associated with this brand. It's called Backlot. And they actually have how to do training films on there, how to do little tricks and stuff with it.
Yeah, I've been working on lots of stuff. I don't know. I don't think you guys will be able to see it on here, but I've been working on my like some old, channel trailers and stuff.
Right.
I wonder if you guys would be able to see it on here. It's pretty cool.
Right on. I just I uploaded a video tonight that this my first video I did with this, and the whole beginning part I made.
Yeah, I don't think you'll be able to see it on there.
Right on. Hello, Mikey.
No.
No. Big white blur.
Pretty cool though. Very cool. Well, I gotta finish that deck in the morning that I sent you that little video of.
Hot dog. Man, building decks and putting on vinyl siding are two of my favorite things in the world for some reason.
Really?
Well, building decks, it's kind of like trim framing.
Yeah.
Your cuts actually count.
With the decks, this one just was really high up. A guy didn't know how to finish it. I did my front of my house here pretty nice though, but whoever did the freaking railings the first time were like, oh my God, they were just freaking horrendous. It was just absolutely brutal, like something a little kid would do.
Right.
Like your son maybe when he was like 7. That's how freaking bad it was. It was just, it was bad. But it's been a slice, boys. Have a great night, everyone in the chat. Have a great weekend.
Nice to see you, Norm.
And, yeah, you guys are on tomorrow night, eh?
I won't be personally, but you people might be.